his words carefully.
The Orcs' numbers have swelled beyond count.
They're preparing for another push.
No one has seen your father since the last battle. I have men looking for him. What new devilry is this?
The Witch King himself comes to negotiate.
My father's blade!
My orcs have your general. Send out the Ranger of the Black Gate to die at the hands of my champion. And upon his defeat, your leader will be returned. Refuse, and all that is flesh shall suffer. I come for you, Town of Gondor.
You understand?
That the Uruks are incapable of mercy? That my father may already be dead?
Ignore their taunts. We mustn't allow them.
The Uruks love spectacle. If we can distract them in the arena, we can sneak into their camp and find my father. Can I ask this of you?
Give them a show to remember.
Try not to kill him too quickly.
They seem to like their champion's chances. And it must be said, he has size on his side.
True. But you and I have him outnumbered.
Your city will burn. The scourge of man will be cleansed by fire. I will flagellate you. I am unassailable, trespasser. Spices would tender off me. Suffer the wrath of Sauron, coward! game. But it comes for all. It comes for you, man swine, as it comes for your city.
You fought well. Too well. Adriel needs more time.
Should I dance for them?
Or in a manner of speaking.
I came into this arena to fight Sauron's champion! I am still waiting!
You're not walking out of this arena, you hear me? You're gonna be carried out by a dozen orcs, moving in a dozen directions! Surprise! Every pigskin in every corner of the city is going to hear your screams for mercy. The cheers of all the orcs in Mordor couldn't drown that out. Never defeated, Glob! Surprise!
This the best the city had to offer? This weekend? I'll be done with him in no time. We've been at this a long time, you and I. Going all the way back to Udun. And in all that time, I've realised two things. A man like you deserves a proper challenge. And what you don't deserve is a quick death. Ready for this? Just go back. Wasn't supposed to go this way.
No matter how much time you spend with these people, you are no longer one of them. That life is lost.
This the best the city had to offer? This weakling? I'll be done with him in no time. It's a long time, you and I. Going all the way back to Udun. And in all that time, I've realised two things. A man like you deserves a proper challenge. And what you don't deserve is a quick death.
If I could defeat him alone, I would.
This the best the city had to offer? This weakling? I'll be done with him in no time. Stop hiding and we can end it. My order will take you out. Hey! We've been at this a long time, you and I. Going all the way back to Udun. And in all that time, I've realised two things. A man like you deserves a proper challenge. And what you don't deserve is a quick death. I'll leave off for supper. Get him out of town.
back of the bargain! And your champion has upheld his! For fighting this pitiful enemy, the Dark Lord promised mercy! Gaze now upon the Bright Lord! I make no such offer! Run! Run! Run to your master and give him this message! I come for him!
Let us hope Idril found her father.
All that matters is... Lantia. It cannot fall into the Witch King's hands.
In the Great Hall of Minas Ithil, we didn't just safeguard the treasures of our past. We kept our present there as well. An archive of all our official correspondence with the capital. I used to file away missives from Minas Tirith after my father had read them. This was a weekly task at first, but as our surroundings grew more dangerous, scrolls like this one became more rare. I wonder whether there were promises of aid that the orcs intercepted. Plans for relief that we never saw.
The workings of government reduced to parchment.
Minas Ithil didn't need parchment. It needed reinforcements.
When Aenar didn't return from his confrontation with the Witch King, word of his fall spread like wildfire across Gondor. The Witch King's forces were regrouping, rapidly seizing lands once under Aenar's rule. Some regions fell so quickly that letters sent by the first ruling steward of Gondor, Mardil, never reached their destinations. For generations we stored the unread letters here, destined to remain forever sealed. We know those lost Gondorians will never claim their letters, but we keep them to honor their memory. I wonder what will become of the last few letters I sent on my father's behalf.
Won't be the last city of Gondor.
Wait.
Don't let it...
You will submit!
Stay put! You should rub a plant on that! Something just...
You are mine!
The beacon! Send up the beacon! Oh, mad fool! If there's one thing you need to know about me, Talk, it's that I am the greatest wit Mordor has ever seen. And if there are two things, it's that I'm gonna kill you. That, plus the first bit about the wit, makes two. This is hilarious!
Each city in Gondor administers its own justice in all but the most important cases. And in my lifetime, we've always handled legal matters in Minas Ithil. When I was a girl, I recall my father being much occupied with mercantile disputes and other legal affairs. Then the orcs came, and matters of justice yielded to matters of survival.
The gavel. Always seemed an odd symbol for justice.
What is justice, if not a hammer to beat down the proud nail?
You maggot! The only sound sweeter than that alarm is the sound of a man gasping his last.
Mr. Ranger! You want more? Kill! This is your end! We got a talk hiding round here!
Gondor has faced the Witch King before, and he's had a vendetta against Minas Ithil ever since. This coin depicts the victor, Aena, last king of Gondor. Generations ago, Aena led an army that routed the Witch King and sent his army fleeing to Angmar. But our victory turned hollow when our king grew prideful. The Witch King challenged Aena to single combat, and Aena rode eastward from Minas Tirith, never to be seen again. It takes a nation to defeat such evil, not just one man.
How'd you like this? Stab him again! It's the talk! I'm ready. Soon I'll get my hands on you! Dead! Oh! Shout if you see the crying talker!
The orcs are obsessed with rings, more so than coins or jewelry of equal value. They snatch them from prisoners immediately, and what happens to these rings is anyone's guess. We rarely find orcs actually wearing them.
A fine ring. But I gather it's an ordinary one.
Ha! Scarcely worth the same name as the ring we created.
What was that?
The Red Arrow is one of Gondor's most treasured symbols, though few know just what it symbolizes. When our need is dire, we can present the arrow to the men of Rohan, and they are bound by ancient pact to ride to our aid. We should have used it in the early days of the siege, but the orcs encircled us so quickly, and Rohan is too far away.
Bitch! I know he's right from the sea.
Father always said, a proper war banner has two roles, to direct and to inspire. In the chaos of battle, he'd say, you won't march wrong if you keep your flag in sight. Now the orcs have cast down our banners, but Gondor's flag still inspires, even if I see it only in my mind's eye. So long as one Gondorian lives, the white tree still stands tall.
Believed him. Think it through, mate.
The flag of our people. Long may it fly.
Concern yourself more with the towers it's flying from.
Whatever it is,
Gondorian folktales abound with drakes, lesser versions of the great dragons who supposedly slumber under the earth. Yet here in Mordor, I've seen them with my own eyes, though from a safe distance, and they are nothing like the storybooks say. They are lethal hunters of the air, rapacious and cruel, apt to torment their prey before eating it. This scale, taken from a drake carcass we found in a ground cave, gives some sense of their size, and how strong they must be to carry such weight aloft.
I stand ready, Lord. What was that? You're dead. Oh, that's good. He's above us!
We Gondorians called Minas Ithil home, but we cannot claim to have built it. That honor belongs to exiles from the fabled realm of Numenor beyond the sundering seas. Wondrous architects, they fashioned this...
The Numenorians' knack for towers rivals the elves.
Who do you think taught them? They were but precocious students.
I don't like the sound of that. You'll never escape. He's right here. We got a talk hiding round here. You're no snake past me. Quit stalling and fight me.
I wonder if the elves have mundane objects as we do, for even their common containers and vessels seem uncommonly fine.
What was that noise?
This pipe is purported to be the creation of hobbits, a sort of halfling that lives beyond our reckoning in the north. I wonder at the strange notion of full-grown adults who scarcely reach my waist in height. But after what I've seen in Mordor, a hobbit would be a welcome sort of strange. Though I don't think a hobbit would last long in Mordor.
Now all I need is some pipeweed.
Which you won't find for leagues in any direction.